Hello and welcome back. Have you been wondering what exactly Little Fires Everywhere is, the new television show that everyone seems to be talking about? Well, look no further for your answers. Here's a scoop on Little Fires Everywhere. What is Little Fires Everywhere? In 2017, author Celeste Ng wrote the critically acclaimed New York Times bestseller Little Fires Everywhere. After selecting the novel as her book of the month in September 2017, actress Reese Witherspoon teamed up with actress Kerry Washington and television producer Liz Keegler to create a mini-series adaptation. In 2018, Hulu gained production rights. The 8-episode series premiered in March 2020. The first 3 episodes were available on March 18th, while the remaining 5 have been airing weekly on Wednesdays. The series finale will take place on April 22, 2020. What is Little Fires Everywhere about? Little Fires Everywhere opens with a fire. The Richardsons' beautiful house is engulfed in flames, slowly burning to the ground. And this is no accident. Someone intentionally started it. Was it Izzy, the Richardsons' troubled and rebellious youngest child? Or could it have been Mia, the mysterious tenant with whom the Richardsons have a complex relationship? At first, none of these names make sense to the confused viewer, who is immersed into this chaotic world with zero context or background. To understand what led up to this grim moment, the show travels back 4 months in time. Episode after episode, the layers of drama that culminate in this mysterious act of arson slowly begin to unfold. Set in an idyllic suburb in Ohio during the nostalgic 90s, Little Fires Everywhere follows the complicated lives of 3 families with 3 fiercely distinct backgrounds. First, there's the Richardsons. Elena, Reese Witherspoon, the mother and one of the 2 protagonists of the show, thrives off of organization and structure. Her gigantic mansion and white picket fence surrounding her beautiful yard are perfectly maintained, and her entire family's schedule is timed to a T. While this suggests the mornings of the Richardsons include fresh pancakes and homemade lunches, it also means that there is a color-coded, nitpicky schedule of every family member's lives posted on the gleaming fridge. Then, there's the Warrens. Laid-back Mia, Kerry Washington, is a single mother and a radical artist. She and her daughter Pearl, Lexi Underwood, are constantly moving from town to town, cobbling together money from various jobs and art sales. Although Pearl does not like the constant changes, she and her mom have a tender, loving relationship. While the series centers around the overlapping stories of these 2 families, a 3rd family is introduced in the 3rd episode of the series, the McCullough. After years of struggling to get pregnant, the wealthy McCulloughs took in a 3rd child that had been abandoned at a fire station. It just so happens, however, that the birth mother, Bibi Chow, played by Huang Lu, is an employee at the local Chinese restaurant where Mia works. Bibi confides in Mia that she had been unable to provide for her daughter and had been forced to give her up. Months later, Bibi now wants her daughter back. Therefore, when Mia discovers that Bibi's child is in the hands of the McCulloughs, she informs her. A custody battle ensues over who is the rightful guardian. You may be wondering how the lives of these 3 families coincide. Well, wonder no longer. The Richardsons and Warrens come face to face when Mia becomes Elena's tenant after deciding to settle down in Ohio. Mia then begins working as Elena's house manager, and the 2 form a complex employer-maid relationship that teeters somewhere between friend and enemy. Pearl, Mia's daughter, befriends the Richardsons' kids. She becomes the subject of the youngest son Moody's romantic attention, Gavin Lewis. She flirts with the oldest son Trip, Jordan Elsass, and she idolizes homecoming queen Lexi, Jade Pettyjohn. Meanwhile, Elena's youngest daughter Izzy, Megan Scott, becomes enamored with Mia and her artwork. Mia pulls Bibi into this already complicated picture by prompting her to crash the McCullough's adopted child's birthday party, who is Bibi's birth child. The Richardsons are good friends of the McCulloughs, and they get involved in the custody battle. While they attempt to help them, they end up mostly just making matters worse. Whew! Clearly, this show is complicated. The never-ending drama and twist will keep you on the edge of your seat, anxious to learn more about each character and to discover how their intertwining stories will answer the burning question, no pun intended, of who started the fire. Turns out 90s suburban life is not as simple and straightforward as it might seem. Why should I watch Little Fires Everywhere? First of all, they're the A-list main actresses. Both Reese Witherspoon and Kerry Washington are superb in the series. Witherspoon is able to perfectly capture the quintessential, perfect on the outside but broken on the inside, suburban housewife, and Kerry Washington flawlessly portrays a mysterious but loving artist and mother. Even before the show started, both actresses were already familiar with how to perfectly play their roles. If Reese Witherspoon's Little Fires Everywhere character Elena Richardson and her Big Little Lies character Madeline Martha McKenzie met, they would certainly note their uncannily similar personalities and behaviors. Likewise, Mia Warren's intensity is also not so different from Olivia Pope's rigor. Pope was also played by Washington in the television series Scandal. In other words, the actresses are well equipped to handle these characters, seamlessly slipping into their new but accustomed roles. And, by the way, if you enjoyed either of those shows, there's a pretty good chance you will love Little Fires Everywhere too. If the opportunity to watch these two actresses for 8 hours isn't enough to start this series, the engaging plot sure should be. Little Fires Everywhere contains all the classic drama of small-town life: forbidden romance, homecoming anxiety, college applications, etc. But that is not the main focus of the series. The show continuously highlights and raises questions about everything from motherhood to race, class, and gender. For a show set in the 90s, Little Fires Everywhere definitely feels refreshingly up to date. Where can I watch Little Fires Everywhere? Little Fires Everywhere is available to stream on Hulu. All 8 episodes will become available by April 22nd. After binge watching the first 3 episodes on the day they premiered, I've been eagerly waiting, perhaps not so patiently, for the remaining ones to air. I would recommend the show to anyone who's looking for a new captivating miniseries to immerse themselves in. Whether you're searching for a mystery, suburban family drama, or a pointed piece about race relations in the United States, Little Fires Everywhere has got you covered. Thanks for watching! Be sure to check out more of our videos at sarahscoop.com. Bye!